We are 33 days into the offseason, and if you're missing baseball, you're in the right place. Alright, today we're talking about one of the craziest fights baseball has seen in the last decade. The time Amir Garrett basically tried to fight the entire Pittsburgh Pirates dugout by himself. For a bit of context, tensions were already pretty high between these two clubs. On April 7, 2019, Derek Dietrich absolutely pimps his home run off Chris Archer. He clobbers it and probably stared a little bit too long, and you can see Archer glaring at him like he wants to fight him right there at home plate. In Dietrich's very next at bat, Archer says "screw you," launches a pitch behind him, and Reds manager David Bell sprints out pissed off, benches clear, and we get a little preview of what's coming later in the year. There's Dietrich, the main reason this beef even started, and Yasiel Puig needing like 3 guys to hold him back, and then of course Amir Garrett himself in the mix ready to throw hands. Perfect foreshadowing. Fast forward to May 29th, Reds are up 7-0 and Clay Holmes nails Eugenio Suarez on the hand. You get the point here, these teams hated each other. So now it's July 30th, same season, and things are about to get spicy. Bottom of the 7th in an 8-2 game, and of course it's Dietrich again. This time Keone Kela fires a ball over his head, clearly trying to send a message after the pimp job from earlier in the year. Joey Votto starts yelling at the Pirates dugout like, "Bro, how many times are you going to throw at us?" Keller tried to justify this after the game, saying people could say it's overdue. At the end of the day, this is baseball. I have to protect my teammates, and that's part of the game. And look, I get wanting to have your guys back, but throwing at someone's head is literally the opposite of doing what's right. Bottom of the 8th rolls around, and Puig gets heated over a borderline strike call. David Bell comes flying out again to protect him and ends up getting tossed. And that's important because even after being ejected, he's going to make another appearance later. Top of the 9th, Jared Hughes plunks Starling Marte and gets tossed immediately, which basically opens the door for the Amir Garrett theatrics. Garrett comes in, you can see he's just pissed off right away. He's yelling into his glove. I can only imagine what he was saying, like, "Coach, I'm gonna go fight these dudes, do not hold me back." And that's exactly what happened. He just sprints off the mound and charges straight into the Pirates dugout. He lands a clean shot on the first guy he reaches. I don't even know who that was, but he absolutely smoked him. I'd never seen a pitcher charge a dugout like that. It was honestly kind of badass. And everyone piles in, players tackling each other, bodies flying everywhere. It's absolute mayhem. I'm watching like, how do you even break this up? And here comes Reds manager David Bell again. Remember, this dude was already ejected, and he's absolutely seething, screaming at Clint Hurdle while like 10 guys are holding him back. And of course, just when you think it's calming down, here comes Yasiel Puig like a bat out of hell, looking like he's ready to kill someone, and everyone's just trying to hold him back. This man was literally traded earlier that day. He wasn't even technically on the roster anymore, and he's still trying to fight the entire Pirates team. It's honestly one of the best fights I've ever seen. Yeah, it's dangerous when guys get thrown at, but man, it's hard not to admit how entertaining this whole thing was. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know if you remember this fight and what you thought of the whole mess. I'm Dingers and Doubles, and I'll see you in the next one.